Video 3.4, Partimenti by Leo. Partimenti by Leo imply counterpoint and imitation. Look at the notes in red here. The lower staff is notated by Leo, and the figures are by Leo, the Arabic numerals between the two staves. The upper part is imagined, but it's implied by the figures. So when Leo holds a note across the bar line, where it becomes a dissonance and then resolves down one step, the realization should do the same thing one bar later. And then the partimento gives a cue, and the realization responds. Another cue, etc., etc. Let's listen to this entire partimento, and you'll hear the continuous tying of notes across bars. Here's the first one shown by the asterisk, second, third, and there are many, many more. If the realization responds appropriately, you will hear a very gentle, slowly descending series of suspensions and resolutions, all kind of, if you will, bows and genuflections in the sacred style of music for which many of his students were being prepared to work, that is, to work in churches and cathedrals. The training in imitation and counterpoint was terrific preparation for fugue. Here is a partimento fugue. It's hard to imagine for us today that a person could play a fugue in 3 or even 4 voices when only one voice, or at most 2, was written. The player had to pull the other voices, so to speak, from their imagination. This is the actual manuscript of a copy of a Partimento Fugue in E-flat major by Leo. It's preserved in the Conservatory Library in Milan, Italy. The first line presents the subject, dee-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. On the third line, we get the answer, which is similar, but with a different opening interval. Then the subject returns again. This would be a third voice, even though you see only one written. And then the answer, which could involve 4 voices at this point. The counter subject, the voice that goes with the subject, appears in the second line. It's a variant of a double cadence. At the bottom of the page, we begin our first episode, which is to say, a sequential passage that's based perhaps on a little motive from the subject, but not the whole subject or not the whole answer. All right, let's listen to it.